What's up, What Nowers? This episode is brought to you in part by Tarri's Destination Weddings, a full-service travel agency where they specialize in planning weddings in the Caribbean islands and Mexico. Especially for busy clients, there are no worries as all of your wedding plans and guest travel arrangements are taken care of. Whether you're planning to elope or bring hundreds of friends, Tarri's Destination Weddings makes destination wedding dreams come true. For more information, see the link in the description below.
Come on, man. That's too easy. You never heard of me? Stupid.
Welcome to an all-new episode of What Now, where we take the hottest sports topics, dissect them, correct them, and bring them to you from our perspective. I'm Jamie, and along with me is Malin, Tobias, Reek, and Jalen.
Sorry. What was funny about that?
I looked at your face. I promise you, that's what made me laugh. The way you were sitting there like this.
I was just waiting for you to.
Well, that's what made me laugh. I'm being honest. I looked down at you.
What? I'm trying to see how I should take this.
It's not. No, it wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing. You just said.
She's laughing with you, Malin, not at you.
Look, you're laughing.
How y'all doing this week?
Should I order some food right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I order?
Hey, Stoner's Delight is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It is.
You
think?
Take relief. It's like 20-minute order. They should pay us for this advertising.
What is that?
Oh, it's like
how long is it gonna take?
Oh, they got like a whole bunch of stuff. They got like Philly cheesesteaks, small pizzas. They got wings. They got these weird little like nibbler. Yes, DoorDash. They got like this Oreo lava cake stuff that's good too.
She's so fat.
They got good stuff.
Order that off of DoorDash.
You talking all that, and just last week you was talking about how you don't go to the gym. You need to get right.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine where I'm at. Thank you, though. I thank you for your concern, though.
We are concerned.
Malin Williams Jr.
What's it called again?
Stoner's
Delight.
I bet. Now let's talk about sports.
Wait, I want to know what you're ordering.
I gotta look at the menu.
All right, you let us know in a second. That'll be one of the topics. Okay,
All right.
let's start. So we got for real or phonies. I guess this is kind of like a little quick hitter, really, because I don't want to talk about all 10 in depth. That would be a lot, but
yeah,
let's go. Let's talk about the top 10 rankings. I guess we'll say it's not. I guess it is the poll, AP poll for college football. If you want to call it preseason, you can.
Y'all have it, or you want me to?
Stoner Delight is temporarily closed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang. What? Crazy.
I told you to send me a screenshot.
Oh,
I have it right here.
Just read it. All
right, so we'll go with 10. We'll go with 10. Yeah, start 10. 10 is Tennessee, for real or phony.
Are we? Hold on, wait a second. Okay, all right.
Where are you reading yours at, Tobias?
This is from the AFCA coaches poll.
I thought you said it. Never mind.
So we are predicting if they're going to be good or not.
Yeah, basically, if you think their ranking is accurate,
just read it 10 through 1, and then we'll go back to it.
That's what I need.
10 through 1. All right, here we go. Number 10, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Number 9, CLEMSON.
Okay.
Why?
FSU is that number 8 through the tomahawk chop, Malin.
FSU?
Yeah, FSU is that number 8. Yeah, Florida State. Yeah. Yes. Number 7, Happy Valley. Penn State is at number 7. At 6, you got USC, Southern Cal, and Caleb Williams and the boys. At 5, you got LSU. Then at 4, you got Ohio State. Just kidding. 3, you got Alabama. 2, you got the boys in blue, Michigan. And number 1, Malin, go ahead and do it for us. Give us a bark.
I ain't got two.
Bark,
I ain't got
bro,
two
bark.
I don't have two anymore.
Bark.
Back.
Number 1, you got UGA.
I have nothing else to say.
Side note.
You're a bougie dog now.
Malin, do you know how many?
We won't even bark no more.
Side note for this.
Great Dane.
61 coaches voted for UGA to be number 1. And for those of you who don't know how it works, that is incredible that many coaches like voted for them to be number 1. Which it's not surprising, but that is pretty wild. That's how good they were last year.
Can you send the link in the chat?
Yeah, you want to? I just
Bleacher Reports is different.
I'm going off ESPN from the. This is from the AFCA coaches poll. It's not Bleacher Reports. Bleacher Report poses their own opinion.
The coaches don't know nothing, man.
It's pretty much the same. The top 5 is the same.
What's the top 5 from them?
The top 5 is LSU, Alabama. This is going backwards. LSU, Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, and Georgia.
Yeah,
I think LSU's phony. I don't think they should be that high.
LSU, Florida State, Tennessee, they're all phonies. Because Tennessee, I'm telling you, and I know y'all SEC people, y'all hyping up Joe Milton, but Joe Milton played for Michigan before. And I tell you, that boy was sorry. He was
also like 18.
He has a cannon. He wasn't 18 at that time. Nah, he was not 18. He wasn't 18.
Well, how old is he now?
He's like 23, 22. He's old.
He's been at Tennessee for like 3 years.
He couldn't have been. No, he's been in Tennessee. This is his 3rd year being in Tennessee. He was in Ann Arbor for 2. He was in Ann Arbor for 2 years.
Alabama takes back dominance this
So
year.
when he was like 18, 19, 20.
Actually, I think I could be wrong, but I think he was redshirt his first year in Michigan. Then he was a freshman redshirt. Then he was a sophomore. That's when he started, and we went like 2-8 that season with him. Then he transferred out. Then that's when we were good. Then last year.
So you just basing off what he gonna do this season off of what he did with y'all.
I'm basing it off of what I've seen him play, and honestly, that I will give him this. That Tennessee Clemson bowl game was probably the best I've seen him play, but still there was still glimpses of what I've seen, like the problems. Like he's got a cannon, but the dude is inaccurate. Like, and which can be correct. That can be corrected. So he could very well come out and ball out, but I don't see Tennessee. I don't know if they top 10 material. 10, if you're gonna put them anywhere, then 10 is the right place, but I don't see them being a real big.
So that's your biggest phony out of the 10?
No, biggest phony is Florida State. Florida State is all pure hype.
I'm pretty positive they're supposed to be pretty good again this year.
Exactly, but hype. Right?
Nick Rice said
no
Caleb
evidence.
Williams is a top 5 quarterback right now.
In the NFL.
Oh, and who said that? Wait, talking about what?
I did see that. I saw
Nick
that.
Wright, he had his pyramid of quarterbacks.
Mhm.
And he had Caleb Williams at top 5.
In
the NFL, yes.
In the NFL.
He's
Actually,
one of the best 5 quarterbacks right now.
He was like he's one of the 5 best quarterbacks alive.
that's
Stop.
I like it.
It's
a
a Super Bowl take, but you just can't do that.
It is, yeah. Like he's in college. Like he's not
like maybe a year or 2 from now, you can maybe say that, but you just can't say it off the strength that he's in college.
From what we've seen, you can say we haven't seen another quarterback in a long time do what he's doing.
It's because he's a
Who? Give me
Kansas
one,
City
Malin.
fan.
Give me one.
What do you mean? What is he doing that's so different from a handful of Heisman Trophy winners?
It's more of it's the Hollywood effect for him.
He's annoying.
Because he's playing for USC?
No, because the flash he's playing with, like you see him, improvising,
So
running
who
around,
do we
making
have
crazy passes and stuff.
Quarterback in a long time. All right,
The flashiness.
Lamar.
No, I'm serious.
doing
Like
it.
what other this is gonna come back to bite me too.
I just told you.
I know it is.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar was making passes like that. Louisville.
When Lamar was on Louisville, bro, y'all got to go back and watch the film. He was doing some incredible things.
He did some incredible things.
Cam was too.
I'm talking
Cam,
about flashy passing.
Johnny Manziel.
No, yeah, y'all tripping now. They had.
When Reed used to say this, I used to try to think, but bro, you really be prisoner of the moment. Like you can't think a year or 2 back.
I'm not saying that they. I'm not saying that they
Get him,
didn't have
Malin.
that. Listen here. I'm not saying they didn't have the flashiness, the Hollywood effect. I'm talking with Caleb Williams really has to do with the improvising and making plays. Like Cam Newton,
He's 5'4".
Who?
Exaggeration.
But like I'm saying, like
Baker
right
Mayfield.
now, if Nick to defend Nick's right thing, like what other quarterback, right now is doing?
I'm naming them off, like, just because they didn't. I don't know what standard you trying to put up, but a bunch of like the previous Heisman winners in college were doing the same exact thing.
So you agree that Caleb Williams right now is better than Herbert?
No,
No.
God, no. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that take at all. I'm just saying I can see. I'm playing
I'm
devil's
not
advocate
even
now. I'm just
you're
saying
not.
I can see.
You're
him
on
being
his
an
side.
NFL quarterback.
No,
ranking right
no,
now.
I'm not. I
Yes, you
said,
are.
all right,
Devil's
did y'all
advocate,
not-
you on his side.
No,
We
we
literally
can
were in a
rewind
group
this,
chat
and I
today
said
saying
this is a
Herbert is
wild
not that
take.
good anymore.
I said this is a wild take. I
What?
said
Hold
that.
on.
Y'all
You said that?
y'all picking
Somebody
choose
said
what
that
y'all
in the
hear from
chat
me.
today.
I
What's
didn't,
say?
that? Our chat?
I
What'd I
didn't see
say?
that.
Wait, what'd I say?
I'm Cap. I am Cap.
Oh, I
Sorry,
was about to say,
I came over here
ooh.
playing.
I'm about to say, I was like, what?
I was really upset that I missed that.
Wait, what'd you say, Jalen?
I said that you said in the chat that Herbert wasn't that good anymore.
I mean, he gonna start saying that after week 5.
He gonna say it. Watch. He gonna have a terrible game. He was like, you know what, guys? You're right.
I
I'm
never
having to say
said
the
he
part.
was
I'm
that
actually,
good.
I am actually very shocked right now because y'all know me better than no. I'm a die. I'm a down the hill even if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
You're
Donald,
not.
the
You're not.
worst heel
I
possible.
am. I
You're
will.
not.
I will die even if I'm wrong. I'm gonna still stand on that thing even when I
You
know.
won't.
We're so off topic.
Mainly, you should know me. You should know me by now. Y'all, we argue all the time. Like you
About
know I'm wrong. You
Michigan
know I
and the
know I'm wrong.
Steelers,
so we're
maybe.
arguing.
But about this Justin Herbert thing, watch.
Hey,
The
but
next
I already
the
ordered
next
them.
young quarterback
Nah, I
that
will
comes
say,
and take over, you're
this
gonna be
year-
all on him. Watch. Just watch.
I know
This
it.
year,
Isn't it?
this year is your make or break for your take, bro.
Next year. This year he's gonna be
I don't
on a hot
know.
seat. He's
I
gonna be
don't
in a
know,
hot seat.
bro. He's had
You
enough.
hot seat.
always give him another year.
He's had enough.
Oh, y'all heard
got-
that? Did y'all document that?
What?
What he
It's on
just
the
said
internet.
one more year about Herbert. I don't want to hear nothing about Justin Fields this year at all. At all.
Wait, what?
That cuts off now. That cuts off
Well,
now.
why?
I
Well,
don't
what
wanna
did you
nothing
hear?
else.
What do you document?
Nah.
What do you
I don't wanna hear
document?
nothing else.
What you document? Because y'all be taking words that I say. You
said
And
Jalen
repeating them
said
back
this
to you.
is Jalen said this year is the make or break year for your Justin Herbert take. And I said, you said no, next year. And I said, y'all document that. I don't want to hear nothing about Justin Fields. Nothing.
I'll give you that. Man, I'll give you that. You happy?
Finally, y'all, I got Tobias to step down off of the pedestal, the soapbox, whatever he be on. I got it.
I do
got
every
it.
podcast. Hey, last week I said, you know what, Reek, you're right. Actually, I like that take. I go back on it.
You never said I was right.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
You want to bet money on? Actually, all right. I bet let's bet a garlic clove. You got to eat a
See,
clove.
there
of
you go with that
garlic.
again.
Why do you
We're
want
not
everyone
doing
to
that.
do it?
Nobody is agreeing
Are
to that.
you
That's not
okay?
happening, bro. I'm
Let's
not
do
You
doing
want
it.
to
that.
taste it, then just taste it, bro.
All right, then a Mountain Dew. How about that? A Mountain Dew. You owe me a Mountain Dew. We go back and rewind this thing.
Huh? No, it's Sprite.
Sprite. All right, deal. Sprite.
Nah, you got to wear Ohio State merch.
Let's do it. Ohio State merch. I'm down with it.
He want to wear it. Y'all heard how
He said, "Let's do it."
he ain't
All right,
put up a fight.
so for real, going back on the topic, for real phonies. Who is it? We said Florida State. I heard Tennessee. I said Tennessee. Somebody said LSU. Malin said LSU. Y'all got any others?
I think Alabama will take back its throne this year
Hmm,
on the top.
I don't know. I don't know about me.
As in winning the championship?
Yes.
They got to make it through the SEC.
Hot take.
It's not written in, it's not stamped and signed yet. My take. But as of right now,
It's just out for permit.
yeah. We just seeing if there's any errors with it yet. No, not out for permit. I mean it's stamped and signed already.
I'm trying to get you.
Well, I know they talk about Alabama. Alabama's like a reload program, but they really don't have an answer for a quarterback right now. Like, you remember the one guy? What was his name that came in after?
Oh shoot, that's Mac Jones wasn't that.
I was about to say it's Mike
No,
Jones.
but we've seen the backup quarterback, and he didn't look like he was it.
He a track star, but he cannot throw.
Yeah, exactly. Like they don't have an answer right now. So that's the thing with Alabama. Was one of the questions I was about to ask y'all. How y'all feel about, I gotta satisfy some of the other Big Ten listeners. How y'all feel about Penn State?
I just be afraid to play at Penn State. One of my teams play there. I really never. They always are like above average to me. It's just like they don't suck, but they're never gonna actually win anything real big.
Their potential is always that's literally majority of the Big Ten. I'm like you can document this, Malin, me saying this. The Big Ten historically has been just potential. And like it's only been one or two teams that's ever really every year is always one or two teams that's like completely been an actual threat. It's always one or two teams. Like the past was either Ohio State, Wisconsin, and then now this is for past 2 years been the only time there's been two powerhouses. And now it's Michigan and Ohio State. It's the only time. Only two times it's been like that.
Are y'all a powerhouse?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Who, Michigan?
Come on now. We can argue about Michigan being over. We can talk about Michigan getting embarrassed and being in the dark ages the past 15 years, but you can't deny in college football that Michigan's a powerhouse. You just can't.
There you go.
You can't do it. They're blue blood.
Anyways,
Brother. They're blue blood, brother.
Digressed.
Oh, we was on topic. We was talking about college. Yeah, we was on topic.
Jamie don't like when you talk about Michigan.
I'm telling you.
Jamie, what you got to say about?
Yeah, what you got to say about me? Yeah, what you got to say about that? Yeah, let me hear you. Let me hear your.
Where's Oklahoma at?
Yeah.
No, that's wild. You didn't say that.
This episode of What Now is brought to you in part by the best place to find Christian apparel and accessories, Christ Gear. Be bold, be strong, be courageous. For more information on where to buy Christ Gear, see the link in the description below. All right. So anyways, speaking of Big Ten, how do y'all feel about the realignment and what does it mean going forward for college football?
I'll let y'all answer.
Bias, since y'all
College
want-
football heads.
Since you want to talk about the Big Ten.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Honestly, when I first saw it, I was excited. Then I was like, I don't know about this. I feel like this is really going to just change college football. I mean, it's clear like people are they're just chasing money now. So I feel like college football is really going to in the next 5 years. College football is not going to be the same as it was growing up. Like in terms of like the money, the conferences, how the playoff outlook was coming. Like right now, it's going to become a very, very top heavy sport. It's only going to be the Power 5 schools. Or really, those powerhouses we were talking about, Malin, it's only going to be those schools that got the money. It's only going to be Alabama, Georgia, the Floridas, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the Penn State. Only going to be all those.
Yeah, I felt like it's already like that though.
It was, but like there was still chance. You always had Boise State come in there every now. You had TCU come in there, and that's why people really love. I feel like that's why people love college football, because you had teams like that, even though it was a small chance, they were making a lot of noise and they were shocking a lot of people. I feel like with this, it's going to completely like almost eliminate that possibility.
I mean, but they always had a ceiling though. Like those kind of teams always had a ceiling. Like they weren't going to compete with the top schools.
And it only got like that recent. Like even like think about the mid 2000s, early 2000s. That's when you remember like Pat White in West Virginia. Like, oh my bro, like that was insane watching. They should have won a national championship that year. They should have, but they flopped up. Pitt ruined their whole entire season. They should have won one that year. But like, I think this whole realignment is going to eliminate that whole possibility. Like teams like that, they're not going to happen. They're not going to see these Cinderella teams pop up. Like it's going to be very, very hard for them to do because they got to really want to play. They got to really buy in to the coach. They got to really buy into the program. They got to buy into the school, buy into the city. They got to buy into a lot of things to get them to go there. Because right now, players just chasing money, like TV deals and money. That's it right now.
The playoffs going to expand too.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
the playoffs is expanding too. So
yeah, exactly.
They still have a chance to. Because college football is always about just it's the one and done in the playoffs. So if they make it, you got to be top. What is it, 12 now? Mm-hmm. So you just got to make it in the top 12, and those small schools will have a chance rather than it just being top 4. And before it was top 2.
Yeah. So I guess that's a way to combat what we just talked about. And it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out though. Like I really do want to see.
Be real interesting.
Yeah, how it's gonna play out. All right, Malin. You know, question I'm about to ask you next now.
What?
You know, the question I'm about to ask you next. I tweeted it. I was talking with Ben about it. So with Oregon and Washington.
Shout out Ben.
Yeah, Ben tunes in. He's one of our other. But you don't even know Ben. Hold on. You don't even know Ben. I was like, hold up. But what was I saying? Oregon, Washington joining. How you feel SEC versus Big Ten right now? Tell me how you feel about it. How they stack up. Compare them.
You already know I'm still gonna go with the SEC.
I agree
because
with
it's Oregon and Washington, but we getting Texas and Oklahoma. So it's just like I wasn't trying to give props. Just saying. But I just feel like, Oregon and Washington, though, besides Oregon in those couple years, they really haven't been at the top. Washington, they fall in and out of the top 25. So it's just like having Texas and Oklahoma. I don't know Oklahoma has going on right now.
They fluctuate. Oklahoma.
Texas is trying to become back Texas again. So them joining the SEC, that just makes it more exciting for us, more viewership, all that stuff. I don't think people gonna be flocking to watch Washington play.
No, I don't agree. But I here's the thing I said though, is that because it goes back to what I said earlier about potential. The Big Ten has always been a potential conference. Like, think about the schools they got there. You got Nebraska, got Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. Now you got Oregon, USC, Wisconsin. There's one other team. I think I'm forgetting somebody. But those teams, they're all literally like sleeping giants. Like they're blue blood programs. All of them. And at one point during their prime, they were considered like the top teams. SEC, the teams you got there, I'll say Georgia, Alabama, LSU, Florida. Am I forgetting somebody? Tennessee. Those 5 teams, and now Oklahoma Tech. Like those teams were. I mean, they've had their reigns. I think. Well, really,
Arkansas. 3. Don't forget about Arkansas.
Arkansas did have I forgot about that. They did have a period where they were doing really good. I forgot about that. But yeah,
Aaron McFadden.
How do y'all feel Spencer Rattler's gonna play this year?
What was your question?
I think he'll have a comeback year.
I was gonna say, he's
got to improve his draft stock if he wants to play after this.
Absolutely. The Clemson game 100% helped him. That saved his career right there. Because he threw for 6-7 touchdowns a game.
Mm-hmm.
He was about to lose his spot too, right? Again, right?
Yep. And
like I was telling people, he came here because he thought.
Oh. Is that me?
Oh, my boy.
Everybody just looked up like, what?
I looked at everybody else's face. Everybody was frozen. I was like, oh, is that me?
Somebody finish the start.
Somebody call my boy.
You were saying Spencer Rattler? What were you talking about?
Yeah. We're having a thunderstorm right now, so my power might shut off. I don't know.
Over now.
Well, what I said, I done lost my thought.
You talking about Spencer Rattler?
Yeah.
I'm saying what I say about him. Like,
I don't know where he's about to go.
The only reason he joined South Carolina is.
Oh yeah, he wanted to get in front of SEC and prove how good of a quarterback he was, but he couldn't get things done in the Big 12. So I didn't think he had. I didn't see the reason for him making the jump, and it showed. But like you said, that Clemson game saved him, and we can see if he's gonna keep going with that trajectory.
Jamie, you didn't give me your spiels about Spencer Rattler. I want to hear. Yeah, tell the people how you feel about Spencer Rattler.
No, because
please censor it.
I've ever said about Spencer Rattler.
Please censor it.
Is if me and Elijah have a freaking child.
Oh my god! Don't go for the
Gonna
man.
freaking look like
Chill. You have to go for the man. So I ain't like that. Jeez.
Yeah, albino, ain't he?
And that's crazy because he probably would look like
albino child.
That's rude.
That is rude.
No,
very rude.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really think about it, like looking at them two, it's not exact.
Oh no.
It's over.
That's a wicked part to get paused on.
I feel like I can make it.
He was about to flame.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
Yeah, I'm glad he's gone. How about that? Not Malin. Spencer Rattler. That's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were about Malin. I was like, dang, what did you say?
No, I'm glad Spencer Rattler's gone. He never really did it for me.
Me too. I'm
He
glad
played well one good season. He got to cut down on interceptions. No, he throw a lot. He like Dak to me.
Oh.
Must be biased because I wanted to hear that. I wanted to hear that.
I am ready for it. I'm ready for it.
All right.
Y'all gonna be impressed. I'm impressed by it.
All right. All right. How do we feel about Skip's new show formatting? With the addition of Richard Sherman and Lil Wayne?
I like Richard Sherman being on there. I really think there's gonna be much more toxic. I think this is bad for Skip.
It's about to be so cringe, bro.
Yeah, I feel like Skip's gonna get embarrassed a lot on this show. Not embarrassed, but like just straight up disrespected a lot on this show. I feel like it's gonna be real bad for Skip. I don't like.
It'll be good for views.
It'd be good for views, but like, is that really worth it at the end?
I
Like,
think
That's what Skip is based on.
I'm about to say, I think he's a sellout anyway. So
I think that the thing that made Skip and Shannon real good was Shannon was like himself. It was country. Richard Sherman is not like that. Like Richard Sherman is well articulated, and like Shannon was too, but you can still hear the
He's
country
more
come out every
relatable
once in
to
a while.
like the culture. And
you
stuff.
trying to say country people dumb?
Well, that's what it sounded like.
That's
That's it. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Like literally no.
I thought it was just me, Mela. I thought it was just
I
me.
did that
I'm
on
like,
purpose. I did it on purpose.
Are you country?
I mean, I live in the country, but I wouldn't consider myself country.
Claim it, Mela. Be proud about it.
I mean, man, you know I ain't country. You know you grew up. You know we weren't country.
I don't know.
I'm country.
We was
But nah, yeah, I feel like Richard Sherman is really, really well articulated, and it's not going to feel like sometimes I feel like Richard Sherman be trying too hard too, but he's not. That's just him. He went to Stanford, like he's really smart. But
he tries to make that known that he went to Stanford. I think that's kind of cringe. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
But
The whole show's gonna be cringe, bro.
Like you went to Stanford, we know this. You don't have to make it known in every argument, every video.
It's gonna be bad for Skip. I'm telling y'all. Like they about to embarrass this man so many times. There'll be so many clips them just embarrassing him and disrespecting him.
I mean, I guess you can, but
they're gonna little boy him. That's what they're gonna do.
Skip only gets bad when he gets out of character. When he you can see him getting real mad.
Like when he's getting cooked, bro, he gets out
about not being Hall of Famers.
Can you imagine him saying, it's my turn to Lil Wayne? Can you imagine
he's not
him
gonna argue with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's he's not that. I think they're just gonna do that on Fridays. I think the Lil Wayne aspect is gonna be. I don't know if they're still gonna have a 3-hour show because I don't see Lil Wayne sitting up there for 3 hours.
No.
Like, but I think that's gonna be more of like an open discussion. More than like a debate, because I mean that
would be awful. I don't like Lil Wayne when he on the show.
Like I think that it's just gonna be like a touch of Lil Wayne. Like I hope FS1's not signing him because that's gonna be crazy.
Like how we was talking about Richard Sherman's well articulated. Lil Wayne is the complete opposite when he's not rapping a song. Like on a song, that man is like the most articulated person in the world. But when he's not on a song,
I think it's gonna be more of Lil Wayne like just tapping in.
It sound like a gremlin.
Tapping in with Skip.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard Sherman. I'm sorry. Let me just 30 seconds. 30 second digress. 30-second digress here.
Nice.
But did you guys see the blasphemy that George Pickens said about the top 5 receivers in NFL history? He put
I did see that.
Crabtree at 5. I said bench this man. He don't need to play.
Crabtree is what did it for you. You should have put Julio in there.
What are you saying? Oh yeah,
he put Crabtree at 5.
Like, Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Julio, and Crabtree.
Like Crab.
I think he said Crabtree is the one he looked up to.
Why?
He said why?
Crabtree was a dog now. Texas Tech, and
like he was a dog coming out of college though for sure. I thought he was going to be.
He was.
Him.
he was for a couple years in the league, and then he got his
like the first 3-4 years he was fine.
Wasn't he? Didn't he get in trouble?
He got his chain snatched, and he.
Oh yeah, he was fighting with bro. Yeah,
they took his soul with that chain. Like I don't know what happened. He was never the same.
Was it Talib or was it Richard? Which happened first? One
Talib.
of those two was the downfall. Talib was first, so that was the downfall.
I think Talib was first, and Richard Sherman cooked him on television.
Yeah, he was getting punked after that, and then that was his downfall.
That was a bad pass though, but I ain't gonna
that was a bad pass.
I mean, it was.
Who was it? Was it Colin Kaepernick?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he was forgetting he played in the league sometimes.
You had to make the pass, but it wasn't a good pass.
Crabtree.
Yeah, I think Skip.
Put
I
me on
think
no
Skip
sorry
gonna-
receiver like you. All up in the camera, nostrils flare. All
She was like, "Who was talking to you about you?" Just
Uh,
instigating.
Who was
yeah,
talking
her
about
face,
you?
she had
It's
that little
crazy.
look. She,
Who was
She knew
talking
good and
about
well. She knew good and well who he was talking about. That. He's like, "You try with a sorry,
Yeah.
like Crabtree. That's what you gonna get. You talking about me?" And she paused. I'm like, "Who's talking about you?"
you? Who was talking about you?
And then he said LOB like it was a gang or something. Like he's gonna throw up some LOB. Bro, you way too much right now.
hey, he was feeling
Richard
it.
Sherman was good, but he really get on the map for as his own until that moment. Like he was just a part of
You said
Legion of
Richard
Boom.
Sherman didn't?
Yeah, he was a part of the Legion of Boom, but he didn't get on the map as his own person until that moment.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they say he's not really a good like man corner.
He's not.
Like,
He's not. He's a
He
zone.
was saying he
corner.
was like he had a lot of help. He was a
Yeah.
good zone player.
Yeah, that's why he started getting cooked when the Legion of Boom.
And
Well, that whole defense wasn't a man defense. It was a zone defense. That's why Cam
I
Chancellor
mean,
had all
the
them
defensive backs all work together perfect.
Cam and Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
that was a beautiful defense.
It
I'm sorry.
was beautiful. It was
Yeah,
Bobby
back
right
in-
there in the middle.
Ooh,
But back in the day, that's when you
Started.
actually went and got the Seahawks defense on fantasy. You go grab them because they
For
gonna get
real.
you some points.
Yeah. LOB.
LOB hold it down.
Hey, we gotta clip the LOB.
Oh,
Yeah, man. BOP holding down.
He needs some milk.
hey.
All
right.
No, I'm sorry.
Quick hitters. We're going to do the AFC East and NFC East predictions like we did last year. So who wants to go first? Nose goes.
As to who goes first or who goes or
Hey,
That's
why
what-
would
How
you
about we name team and just
yeah, I
say-
thought
But are we doing that or are we doing everyone just gives it?
Jamie,
All
this
right,
may
what
this
do
may
you
have been
think?
my fault,
I
Jamie.
think just do each person name their division. We do a division and then everybody just lists their division. So like AFC East, and then everybody can list their division. The records in the division.
I messed up on the quick hitters.
Does that
Jamie,
make
so
sense?
Just keep going. That's my fault.
How'd you mess up?
The
You keep
gas
going,
so
but I
crazy.
messed up. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do AFC East first.
AFC.
All right,
Is someone
We're
just
going
going?
fast.
go Malin.
I don't want to go first.
Nah, go first.
All right, I'll go.
Go first. That you didn't want to. You thought you said you were gonna be ready, right?
I'll go.
Go,
Who ain't ready? Y'all ain't ready? I'll go.
go Malin. Go
Go
Malin.
ahead, Tobias.
Go.
All right, y'all go. Jets 12-5. They're finishing first. Dolphins got finished second with
You
11
said Jets
6.
finishing first? Okay.
Yeah. Jets first. JETS. Jets. Yeah. So that's 12-5. Dolphins 11-6. I see them going back and forth for that title.
Not to be that good.
I got the Bills coming in at 10-5 here at third. I think yes.
That's
I
not-
ain't gonna
I'm
go
sold
10 and
on
5.
that. I'm sold on 10-5. Like if you want to go back and
stop saying
compare
that, please.
my
I'm trying to help
thing,
you. Stop saying that. Stop saying
sorry,
that.
sorry.
It's 10 and
I'm telling you,
7.
I'm sold on 10.
10 and 7. 10 and 7.
10-7. Thank you. 10-7. My bad. Thank you. That's my bad. 10 win was the important part. Patriots 6-11. That's it.
Mine is actually very, very similar, just different.
My records are similar, but the teams are not.
Yeah, I got Miami at 12-5 in
Okay.
first. I got the Jets and the Bills both at 10 and 7, but I got the Jets with the tiebreaker. And then the Patriots at 6 and 11. Also.
That's what I had them at.
You cat, bro.
you
That's
said the
why I told
Patriots
you to
at
let
what?
him go first.
Wait,
That's why I told y'all to let him go first. He be cat. He just gonna say that's what we had.
that's what I had, man.
That's funny. All right, I think. Let's see. I think the Bills are gonna finish first. I'm gonna go 11 wins for them. So what's that? 11-6. It's a toss up for me between the Jets and the Dolphins. I'm gonna go to Dolphins. I'm gonna let them go 10 and 7. The Jets. I don't know if I want to give them 10 wins or not.
Come on,
Did
bro.
we already do this
Jets
topic
fans.
before?
No.
Like with the over under? Yeah, we
No.
did. We did with the Jets. I'm gonna go tied with the Dolphins. I'll probably give the tiebreaker to probably the Dolphins. And then the Pats, they might get 5 games, bro.
Yeah,
They might get 5 games.
Bill about to go, like we talked about last week, hot seat time.
Hey, he's not on the hot seat, but it's going to be a while before he gets the all-time win record.
They say he needs 17.
Yeah, it's going to be like 9 years.
So all right.
Who's next? Who's next? We doing fast.
I'll go.
Fast.
I'll go.
Copycat.
I got the Bills at 12-5. And then I got the Jets 10-7.
What?
Yep. And I got
Y'all ain't real Jets.
I got the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins at 9-8, and the Patriots at 5-12.
I hope somebody's writing this down because I'm not going to.
Only reason I have the Dolphins so low is because I still don't believe in Tua. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ain't gonna lie to you.
Tua played well last year.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm about to no, stop it.
Oh, BD.
I'm mad that made me laugh.
That's funny.
But Tua played well last year. He just kept getting concussed. Like he actually played really well last year.
Well,
nah, he was in the MVP
that's
race.
part of me believing in him. I gotta believe that he's gonna be out there to finish the season.
Y'all need to stop laughing. This is not funny matters. Stop laughing right now. It's
Nobody
not
was
funny.
laughing.
My boy.
Malin smile. He's smirking right now.
I'm just saying.
Jamie, your turn.
I'm sorry. All right, Jamie.
All right. We got the Bills at 10-7. Dolphins 9-8. Jets 8-9. Patriots 6-11.
You got the Bills winning the division.
You got a little low division there, huh?
They're not the NFC South.
Hey.
Oh, whoa.
I'm tired of the slander.
All right.
Damn,
Are we doing NFC? Are we doing NFC? Or are we going?
Yeah, NFC.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go real quick.
Don't
NFC.
let Malin go. Why you want to go first so bad?
Jalen went.
I
All
said
right.
Malin.
Malin went.
NFC.
He wants me to go first.
Oh yeah, go.
No,
Go,
Malin
then,
to go
Malin.
first.
Go.
Oh, now he's stalling.
Playing the game now.
No, somebody's slamming door, bro. Sorry. All right. I'm not saying they're gonna do the same things last year, but I do think they'll repeat as the division winners. Eagles. I'll let them go 12-5. They ain't gonna go too crazy.
Man,
Giants
making stuff off the go.
Giants 10-7. Cowboys 8-9. And
Hey yo.
huh?
No,
I can watch it now.
Let me
I held it. The Commanders.
Wait, y'all still saying that?
It's hard, bro. We've been saying it all our lives.
This the guy that changed
his name, right?
And expected us to get it on the
Yeah,
first
like
day.
come on now.
And y'all didn't. And y'all didn't get it right on the first time. So give me grace.
Commanders 6-11.
Which is crazy. What's crazy, Malin's, I almost got the same exact thing. Yeah. I got Philadelphia.
Look at that read. Look at that
Huh?
read.
At Philadelphia, I got it 13-4.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Because really, honestly, I put them that high because I don't see anybody in NFC really competing with them at this point. Like we said, NFC, sorry. New York Giants, I got them at 10-5. Dallas, I got at I keep saying 10-5. Sorry, 10-7.
You said 12-4 also.
I didn't say 12-4.
I think you said 12-4.
No, I didn't say 12-4. I said 13-4.
Okay.
He did say 13. He did 13.
You want to? No, let's bet a Sprite on it. I need another Sprite.
You said 13, bro. Relax.
No, don't tell them that. I want a Sprite. But anyway,
All right, bet. No,
New York Giants 10-7. Dallas I got in 9-8, and then Washington 6-11.
I got the same teams too.
Copycat.
I'm the Eagles. I also have 13-4. The Giants have 12-5.
Come on now.
Dallas is 9-8, and the Commanders are also 9-8.
All right, now that's a little far fetched there.
Which one? The Commanders?
The Commanders and the Giants.
The Giants. I think the Giants will have a overachieve, and I think the Cowboys.
I
will
think so
overachieve.
too. Daniel Jones. Listen.
No.
Daniel Jones. He's another Kirk Cousins in the making.
That's wow. That's not.
He
That's
won't.
good.
Listen, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying, look, if you want to get somebody, you know what you're gonna get. You better buy Kirk
Dak
Cousins.
is another Kirk Cousins on the way. But we'll talk.
We'll wait on that. We'll wait on that.
All right. I have the Eagles finishing at 13-4. I'm gonna go Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will get 10 wins. It's at 10-7. I think the Giants will get 9 wins, so 9-8, and then I think the Commanders. Where'd they go last year? Anybody know off top?
It don't matter, bro. What you think?
It don't matter at all. I think they probably get. I think they'll go 8-9.
Okay.
8-9. All right, Jamie.
Okay. Eagles. 11-6.
Okay.
Cowboys. 9-8.
Oh, okay.
Giants. 7-10.
You think they about to suck?
Whoa.
They do.
Wow, I can't wait to hear the Commanders. Gee.
Commanders 5-12.
2-15.
Oh, for 0-17.
You think both of these divisions gonna be bad?
I hope so.
Quick one. Who do y'all think is gonna get Caleb Williams? Ready, set, go. What team?
The Cardinals.
I was trying to say the same. I saw that clip, bro.
Kyler Murray, he just got paid though.
Yeah.
They finna get him out of there.
They can't.
You already
They
hate
can't.
him.
They can't get him out of there.
They gonna get. I mean, though.
I can see him trading the pick though. If they do,
I don't think nobody in the AFC needs a quarterback.
This was just one the whole topic though. Just quick.
I don't know.
I mean, I was just thinking that's a good question.
Sorry.
I don't even know all the teams in the NFL. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jamie, what did you do? What was that, Jamie? I caught you making faces.
We're gonna tank.
Oh, yeah. Y'all should. That'd be smart. Easy to tank in that. It's gonna be hard to tank in that division.
I know.
And what, the NFC East?
Yeah, the NFC South, because it's so bad.
The Bucks might get.
They're already tanking.
I just said the Buckaroos.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Yeah. All right. What was next, Jamie? Was it the Ravens?
Ravens. Let me pull up their sketch.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Everybody. Apparently, I've already looked at this for some reason.
Are you trying to switch? You trying to switch over?
Because I'm going to a game.
Trying to switch over?
No.
That meant recruiting.
Week 1, Texans.
Dub.
Week 2, at the Bengals.
Dub.
Week 3, Colts.
Dub.
Week 4, at the Browns.
That's an L.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Week 5, at the
You're gonna play
Steelers.
down to the Browns.
We always do. At Steelers is a dub.
Week 6, at the Titans.
Dub.
Week 7, Lions.
L.
Week 8, at the Cardinals.
Dub. Actually,
Right.
I'm going to that game, and every game I go to, we lose.
You're going.
Go to which game?
The Cardinals.
At the Cardinals?
Yeah. But they
Yeah, boy.
suck. So
Y'all gonna win, bro. Y'all gonna win.
Yeah, about to say I'd be very shocked.
either we lose or Lamar gets hurt. It's one or the other.
Let's not say that. Because
You
all
know,
you're gonna do is cry about injuries again. Sick of hearing that.
I mean,
Excuses. That's all I hear when he says that.
we still win more games.
I mean, they do get injured every year. Like they get injured.
We still get more
And it's
wins than the
just- An
Steelers.
excuse every single year. But we have a winning record against y'all for the last 2 years, maybe?
Congrats.
Actually, no, we tied. We tied.
All right, next. We're not talking about y'all.
9, Seahawks.
L.
Week 10, Browns.
Dub.
Week 11, Bengals.
L.
Week 12, at Herbert.
Dub.
Wrong. No, I'm sorry.
Week 14, Rams.
Dub.
Week 15, at the Jags. I will be there.
Dub.
That's Sunday Night Football too. Week 16, at 49ers.
That's Christmas. L.
They don't even got a quarterback.
Week
I gotta watch.
They made it to the
gotta-
Super Bowl like
I gotta determine if I want to watch Lamar or Anthony Davis because you know they're gonna be playing up Christmas.
Week
You're welcome.
17, Dolphins.
We gonna beat the Dolphins. W.
Week 18, Steelers.
We gonna sweep the Steelers unless we sit everybody. But we gonna beat the Steelers.
Did anyone write that down?
I got it down 12-5, baby.
Oh, okay.
I got it 12-5. L's to the Browns, Lions, Bengals, Niners.
I don't like that Browns
Seahawks.
L, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Huh?
I don't like that Browns L.
We always split with the Browns for some reason. When we went 14-2 with Lamar MVP season, one of the teams we lost to was the Browns. Baker went insane.
I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. I think that's y'all's best case scenario.
Best case. I mean,
best case. Like 12-5 is y'all's best case, which isn't. I mean, that's not like I'm not doing this as a shot. I'm just saying this is.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. No, it's really not. Like
that's a shot.
you take it. Actually, you know what? Brother, you take it as you want to take it.
That's a shot.
Your
So,
best- to
so
me,
okay.
that's
So
your
then, what's the worst case scenario?
Yeah, worst case scenario maybe
17-0.
That doesn't even make sense.
Worst case scenario, I'll say either 8-9 or 9-8. Worst case scenario.
Yo, if they go 8-9, that's gonna be insane.
And 8-9 wouldn't
With a
tell you what their
former
case scenario,
MVP?
it'd just be injury. It'd be injuries, something plague like that.
Something
That's
crazy.
We haven't gone 8-9 with all our injuries yet.
They
Y'all
can
went
get
worse
10
for it.
wins.
Y'all wasn't worse though, right?
Huh?
Then y'all what was it like a few years back? Y'all went like what 7 or something?
When we had during the COVID season, I don't think it was 8. It might have been 8-8 actually.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
something like that. But that's y'all word. I'm not saying I see y'all going like piss po, but
I think if we healthy, I think we can go 17-0. But that's just me.
yeah.
All right, let's go on.
All right, who's got the Bible verse?
No, we got hot take, baby.
He cannot wait to say this.
I was waiting for the hot take. I was ready for the hot take.
Forgot what it was.
Yeah,
Don't
ready?
get mad when we ask you to explain because I'm going to.
All right.
And
So
also, before you say it, can you like stop telling us in the chat and just
Yeah,
like,
bro. I want this to be a
wait for it.
surprise.
I'm sorry.
for
I be
everybody.
eager to get it out, bro. Like,
We don't
you know-
care.
It's like a sneeze if I hold it in.
tell somebody else? Tell
Yeah, tell
somebody else.
somebody else.
Tell somebody at your church. Don't tell us.
They do not.
Tell
care
them at
about
the
football.
kingdom.
That's all.
That's crazy right there.
I don't know.
All right. Okay.
It feels weird though.
All right. The hot take started. I was talking to my coworkers about Josh, how I didn't like Josh. I thought Josh Allen was pretty overrated, and I think it's going to get exposed pretty much. I honestly think he's going to turn into another Phillip Rivers. That's just me. Maybe less. But when we're looking at stats and stuff, and I saw somebody's stats look real similar. And I started thinking about the play. Dak Prescott very well, maybe better than Josh Allen. Now, hear me out here. When I'm talking about, everybody listen, everybody pay attention. When I'm talking about better, I'm not talking about talent. Better as in performance-based. Talent is a physical attribute. He has a good arm. He can run. That is talent. Better is putting that talent into action. That's the overall picture. So I'm saying overall, big picture, Dak Prescott may be better than Josh Allen.
Can I ask a
why?
question?
Anybody ask what? Go ahead.
Can I?
Go ahead.
At what? At what exactly?
At what? At what? Let's dive into this, brother.
He can't
you
throw better than him. He can't run better than him. He doesn't win.
That's talent. You're talking about talent.
He throws more
talent.
interceptions than him.
You're talking about interceptions. Okay, you're talking about talent there. That's talent. You're talking about throwing.
That's
and
not a talent. That's decision making.
Okay. Thank you for solving that. So if
They're
it's
both
decision
very
making,
bad.
so please tell me why, based on career completion percentage, Dak Prescott is at 66% and Josh Allen's at 60%. Better yet, tell me this: why that Dak Prescott
Because
played
the
for
Bills
7
rely
Let-
more on Josh Allen
Time
than
out.
the Cowboys do for Dak
Time out
Prescott.
here.
The Cowboys rely
Time out
on
here.
Dak as
Time out.
much
Let me
as the
finish.
Bills.
They've been
Let me
relying
finish.
on Zeke for
Let me
5
finish.
years.
Let me finish. Why has Dak Prescott played for 7 years? He's thrown 65 interceptions. And I'll give it to you. He didn't play for 1 year. He played 65 interceptions. Guess how many Josh Allen has thrown? 60. 60. Even the interception percentage compared to the passes thrown, Dak Prescott has thrown for a 1% of interceptions, right? 1% percentage of interceptions. Guess how much Josh Allen's done? Double that. Yes. So tell me why that. Also, Dak Prescott's averages more points, more yards per game.
Worst nitpicking.
What else? What else am I looking at? Dak Prescott has a higher quarterback rating as well. The only two things I'll give you. And first one is rushing. It is what it is at that point. Dak's not a runner. He's just not. It's not a runner. So that's preference at that point. If you want to take that, that's up to you. But the other thing is winning. And winning's a team statistic, and that is something I've stood on, and I've had my monologues.
Dak hasn't gone farther than Josh Allen.
He's not good enough to help them win.
And also, I think Josh has only won 2 more playoff games than Dak at this point.
But Josh Allen went to the AFC Championship. Dak hasn't gone to the NFC.
All right, well, I'm just going to nullify this right now because that's a team statistic. We talking about better quarterbacks, not not better teams, better quarterbacks.
And if we want to go back in the past with it, from Josh Allen, they had to build around him. Dak really got plugged and play. He had one of the best old lines. When has he not had one of the considered a top receiver?
And he still
had to get a receiver for Josh Allen. Come on,
did y'all hear the stats I just read out? So Dak has actually performed better. So this point, I know we all talk about Dak. Now, I would do and say this is that this is a argument of mid quarterbacks. Well, that's my hot take on Josh Allen.
No
you give it time. You give it time. You give it time. Give it time for Josh Allen.
That's not a hot take.
Give it time on Josh Allen. But I'm sitting there spitting out all these facts right now, and all y'all.
If you didn't have those stats, you would not be saying that.
Exactly. That's my whole point, though, is that we had this argument. Like, I don't know, like. Because it was it was too wild of a take for me to even say when I was thinking and I was talking to him and stuff. He was talking about Josh Allen. I was like,
you second guessing yourself should have told you the answer.
But then I dove into and I did my research. Kids, stay in school. Make sure you do your research. I did my research. I looked at
sicko,
this. And is Dak Prescott? All the stats are pointing towards Dak Prescott right now. I mean, can somebody please tell me I'm wrong?
Do you know how many
I don't believe you. Like, I don't believe you.
You can look at him. I can send you these links, brother.
No, I believe you. I believe you with the stats, but like, I don't believe that you think that for real. Like, I literally don't think that.
But all right. To even make this even better, this is my final argument point. You take Dak off that Cowboys team and put him with Josh Allen,
and you put Josh Allen on that team last year.
No, I'm talking about their prime. They're
going to the championship.
The prime. Josh Allen's this goes down to the fact that Josh Allen's floor is very low and it hurts his team. It hurts his team.
Dak
so
Prescott's
much.
ceiling is under the
very
bed.
low.
Actually, I'm glad you said that.
It hurts his team.
At their best seasons, Dak Prescott.
He led the league in interceptions last year. He didn't play a quarter of the season.
Time out for that.
His own team doesn't respect him. What do you mean?
They hate him.
In 2020, Josh Allen threw for 4,554. Dak threw for almost 5,000 yards.
Right, you're telling me stats, and if you are a GM and both of them were on the board, you're not even thinking about Dak Prescott.
I don't know, man. These
You're trying to make a hot take out of nothing. That's
Listen,
what's
I'm just saying, dog. I just found this right. Like, come on, man. The stats don't lie.
I feel like it's a. I don't think I understand where you're coming from, because I've always said that Josh Allen is.
If you want to call him overrated or whatever it is,
I've always said Josh Allen's highs are always highlighted and his lows are never highlighted. But I think also too, and I think Josh Allen is better than Dak, so I don't agree with the hot take, but I think it is closer than what y'all are, Malin and Jalen, are making it out to be.
It is.
Because
it's not.
If you also do it based off of where they were drafted, Josh Allen is supposed to be much, much better than Dak is. And based off the stats Tobias just read,
thank you,
he's not that much better. Now, granted, Josh Allen, I think, has had to go through a way tougher situation, because if you remember, before last year, the NFC East was awful. So Dak should have been running through the NFC East. Like, we was calling it the NFC East.
The Cowboys shouldn't run through the NFC East, but
Oh no! All right, here we go. You love to switch and twist and turn the narratives and sentences.
But I do believe that Josh and Dak Prescott's both of their biggest downfalls are the decision making. Josh Allen more so decision making because he has to skill.
All right, let me ask you this: since Josh Allen is considered a top 5 quarterback, where's Dak to y'all?
Well, I don't think he's top 5. Well,
I think
if he's top 5,
if he's not your top 5, he's in your top 7.
Sure, that's fine. Dak is arguably top 10, which would probably be 10.
Let me say this: if Josh Allen was going into his eighth year right now, and he has the same amount of success going to his eighth year right now, performing at the same level he is, would you consider him still top 5 quarterback?
If he was on Dak's team, they would have been to the Super Bowl by now.
You can't say that because it's Cowboys. It's a team
but
statistic.
You just gave me a hypothetical. You just asked me a hypothetical question.
You cannot say that because it's a team. Winning is a team.
You literally just asked me a hypothetical question.
It's a team statistic.
To be fair, if Mahomes wasn't in the AFC, Josh Allen probably would have been in the Super Bowl by now.
Thank you.
Like he's only running to Mahomes and Burrow. He can't be.
Like I've said, I'm sticking with my little team statistic thing. Winning is a team statistic. We cannot use that as tiebreakers when talking about individual players.
Fine though. But you asked me a hypothetical question about X, Y, and Z. I'm also throwing a hypothetical put in the same situation. The only difference is the quarterback play.
I'm saying the only reason why Josh Allen right now is a top 5 quarterback is because of a success. Right now, is his youth and the success he's had. Now, let's go back to Justin Herbert right now. The only reason why Justin Herbert is a top
you're crazy.
Hear me out here. The only reason why Justin Herbert is considered is argued to be a top 5 quarterback is because of statistical stats right now. Now let's take it 5 years down the road. Let's say he even if he is putting up the same amount of stats, the respect for him is going to go lower and low because he hasn't won anything. That's my stance. Well, that's why Dak, because at one point Dak was considered a top 5 quarterback, but because of success he didn't get, the bar start dropping right now. So Dak is further along in his career.
Sucking.
He didn't start sucking. You just got sick of it. You just got sick of his play. You got sick of seeing the same thing.
Also, I don't think with the team statistic or the wins being a team stat, I don't think it's necessarily true with the quarterback. Because as a quarterback, you're
responsible for a lot.
You could be the main reason why your team wins. Or
you can have bad field position because of the quarterback. You can have you can set your defense up for failure as a quarterback. Like you have so much to be depended upon.
If you're talking about
that's true, but a game is 60 minutes long. There's 40. There's a minimum 44 players that play the game.
You're being cliche.
We can't say. Let's say the quarterback does cause a lot of scenarios, but there's other people to correct that. That's why it's a team. Everyone picks up after each other. It's called compliment. It's called playing football. It's compliment.
We're never saying that the quarterback is solely responsible for a win, loss, or draw.
But that's what it comes off.
What we're saying is the slider is in the quarterback's favor. I would say I would throw it out there 60-40.
I got you. Okay. No, actually, you know what? I respect it.
There's a quarterback multiplier when you.
I understand that.
You can say that for every sport. If you generalizing it like that, like any sport that has a team, you can say that for any sport, like basketball, soccer, baseball. So wins just doesn't matter to an individual person at all.
That was if you want to compare it, talent is all subjective based on who you are and what you value at this point. I value statistical production. That's what I value.
The only argument I have is Dak Prescott doesn't do anything better than him.
Well, honestly, this was really good.
That's just what it is to me.
Y'all notice it's a good hot take, and that's the only why I did it. Y'all already know how. Y'all can.
It's a super hot take.
Yeah,
it's
a good hot. Y'all know it's a good hot.
In the realm of hot take, it's hot.
It's a good hot take.
It's steaming, my boy. So
good job with that. I think it's a good hot take. I think steaming. You only say it's steaming because you disagree.
I do think that it's definitely a good hot take. I think it's steaming because if you ask 10 NFL fans, nobody's gonna think.
Yeah, no one there. I understand why people would say no right now. But I'd make that argument because.
But if you did, I mean, the point of the hot take, I think, is it was good. It was one of your best
food for
ones.
thought.
It was one of your best ones in a long time because you actually came with things that.
Yeah, because we finally talking about football now. That's why.
What? Even your football
Wrap
was
it up.
Yeah, I want to hear what the Lord got
Stop the
to say
cat.
today.
Stop the cat. Huh?
just like my KG and AV one. I actually talked about that this weekend, and then I turned some heads a little bit when I brought that up to when I was in Tampa.
Give
I
it
brought
up,
that
bro.
to some people, and I turned some heads.
Anyway,
You just gotta think
all right,
about
to
it.
kick it off, Jamie. You want to give your final thoughts about that one? You hate it.
He's about to roast you.
What'd you say, Jamie? You go ahead and say, it, Jamie.
Period.
You're wrong, period. Now let's hear what the Lord got to say today.
All right.
Hey, preacher.
Because you know who's never wrong?
Well,
God.
Thank you.
If you want to get on board, you better call the Lord.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, I got a good one. This is from Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, NLT version. I used to always say Philippines every time I saw that. Like the Philippines. No,
I learned
nothing.
Korean by today.
Jamie, that was rude. All right. Anyways, Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, NLT version says, and now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thought on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about these things. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. Amen. So all y'all want to do is all this like meditation and stuff, man. Meditate on the word of God. Meditate on what is good, what is true, what is worthy of praise, what is honorable. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. So fix your things on the right things. Stop harping on negative. Stop watching all this negativity going on in the news, except for that one clip. I'm not gonna get on that. That's pretty funny.
If one of y'all run up, you're gonna get hit with that chair. That's all I'm saying. Or that switch, for sure.
Montgomery Brawl.
Oh man. All right. Well, until next week, we'll see y'all. Hit like button, subscribe button. Make sure you hit make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe. I'm not subscribers. Sponsors. We're taking new sponsors. We got a couple more, man. Y'all missing out, man. Before you know it, it's gonna be have too many on the show. Just kidding. It cannot be too many. We'll see. We'll fit you.
It can be too many. So y'all get right.
We'll fit you in. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. So call us now.
We're gonna start looking like soccer jerseys out here.
Call Jalen. Call Tarri. Call Jamie. Call Malin. Call
Call
me.
Tyrone.
Don't call me. Don't call me.
Right. Don't call me either.
All right. Till next week, we'll see y'all. Peace.